Okay, we're now recording. Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you very much, Julia, for giving me the floor. I know it's not easy joining this morning. I don't even know how Mr. Ayuk succeeded, because in Cameroon we have network issues, especially with MTN. So this morning we're going to see how to work with students, learners, or trainees using online games. And today we're talking especially about Kahoot. So by the end of this presentation, we should be able to play a Kahoot game, create a Kahoot game, and list ways of playing it during our online lessons. The stages of this presentation, we're going to play a Kahoot created by Robert. We're going to create a Kahoot, and then we're also going to get to the practical phase of it, because we do theory and practice. What do we need to create Kahoot? We need to have a Google account or a Microsoft account. We need to have electricity, and of course, we need to have data or internet. Yes, creating a Kahoot. How to create a Kahoot? You just go to your browser and then you enter Kahoot. When you enter Kahoot, this is what you write Kahoot, and then you press the OK key. Then this is what is going to appear on your screen. And then you choose this one where it is written Kahoot Learning Games, Making Learning Awesome, if you want to create. But if you want to play, you go to Enter Game Pin, the one you can see down. Enter, you click on Enter Game Pin if you want to play. Like, the next step is that you get to this page, and then you select the language. Here, you could select either French or English. You can see French or English. Then you click on sign up, and then you see this. Then you select, you can sign up as a teacher, as a student, at work or socially. So generally, I sign up as a teacher because I want to use it for my classes. Yes, and the next thing is they're going to ask you whether you want to sign up with Google or sign up with Microsoft or your email. That's why I said you needed to have a Google account or a Microsoft account. That is, you're going to sign up with one of those accounts, and then you will see this appear on your screen, and then you click on create here. If you want to create your own Kahoot, you click on create here. Remember, when you click on Kahoot create, you see this appearing, create a new Kahoot. You click on create a new Kahoot. And yes, once you click on create a new Kahoot, you're going to click on settings. You see this setting icon here, you click there, and then you start setting your Kahoot. So when you click on setting, it will ask of your Kahoot. Generally, if I had a lesson, for example, say I had a lesson on the I'm going to write as title and the title of the lesson, and here, then you could go to image, and then you change the image. You put any image you want on change. You can upload the image from your computer or from the website, or again, you can have it on the Kahoot page itself. Then you choose the language. Then you click on visibility to show whether you want your Kahoot to be visible by you alone or many other people who visit Kahoot. Then click on done.
Robert.
When you finish with the setting, for example,
Robert,
this is a
Robert.
yes.
Robert.
Yes,
sorry.
I can hear you.
Yes, I'm sorry, you broke up a bit. Could you just go over that last slide again because it wasn't very clear?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because you just broke up. I couldn't hear. I don't know about the others, but if you could just go over it again.
Thank you. Connectivity issues, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I was saying, when you finish, you click on settings, and then you start customizing your settings. That is, you put the title of your Kahoot. For example, I have a lesson on vocabulary occupations. I'll write vocabulary occupations. Then I write the class because it could be a premier class, a second class, and I put the date so I know exactly the Kahoot I have. Next thing, I write the description. I could write the objective of the Kahoot or the description of my Kahoot in here. Then you can go to image because you can put an image to your Kahoot. And then you click on change to upload an image either from your computer or from. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh, like I can see it's not quite clear. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe connectivity is the problem. And okay, then you go to change. Yeah, like you have save your Kahoot. You could save to your Kahoot. And you have the language, you can select either French or English, depending on any language you like. Then when you finish the setting, you click on done. Then you're done with your settings and you move to the next one. The next one here is typing the questions. You have to type the questions that you want to play with your students, and then you start. Here is question 1, for example, and there you can see the question in French. Combien de côtés a un losange? And when you type the question, you also have the possibility of uploading an image to guide your students. And then, can you hear me? I can see my connection is poor.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you. Great. So you type your question and then you select the type of question. Is it true or false question? Is it MCQs? So you select the type of questions, and then inside the rectangles with the colors, you write the correct answers to your questions. You put the correct answers. And when you put the correct answers, you go to the circle and then you click on the correct one. You put the options and then you go to the circle and click on the correct option for your question. So your learners, the Kahoot saves it automatically. Here you could have a link on a YouTube video, link for a YouTube video that you can use to actually know and work on creating and using Kahoot. With this done, I think we're going to play a Kahoot. Any questions for now?
Okay, can I speak?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Sir Robert, for this great presentation. I would just like to refer to the part where you were just giving the options plus the correct answer. You see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so I just want you to come back to that place. I saw many colors. How many boxes do you have? Because I just saw 2. If there are 4 options, for example, to write, how does it work?
Yes, there are generally 4 options each. If you go back, you're going to see that I had 4 options. I would like us to do that practically for you to actually see how it works. And I'm sharing this screen to go to a Kahoot for us to see how it works, and then you're going to see the options. So actually, this is where you are. Can you see my screen?
I see it, no problem.
Okay, great. So I go to log in because I'm already a member of I've already signed up. I go to log in. I hope internet is going to make us go faster. You go to log in, but if you're the one, you will go to sign up. So you can see I have create a Kahoot here. I click on create a Kahoot. This is the practical aspect of our Kahoot. Then you see this appearing, then I go to create.
Yeah.
Yes. Then I move to settings. Here are the settings I was talking about. When you click on settings, you see the title. For example, I can write a title, sample Kahoot, sample Kahoot, British Council training, for example. Sample Kahoot, British Council training. Then for description, I can say for training, you can write anything you like, but I'm just writing for training, just writing, say. Then you can go to image to choose an image that you like your Kahoot to carry. For example, they have images in their libraries. They have a library where you can choose an image for your Kahoot. So let me just choose this one for example. And then you see it changes the image automatically to change. I'm sure the network is, yes. And then you can select the language here. You click here to select the language. You have the language. Here on my computer, it says French, but you can decide to write as language, put as language English. You click on English. Yes, you can see that that image came. And you could also change it and upload the image from your computer. You're going to click on upload image. Seen by everyone who goes to Kahoot or only you? Generally, I click on only me. The only person to see my Kahoot. And you could also go to be playing when your Kahoot is going on. So you select the music there, and yes. So when you've done all of these, then you go then you go down and then you click on done. When you finish doing it, you go down, you click on done. So your Kahoot, the setting, you can see on the setting, I have sample Kahoot British Council training. Then you move to questions and you start typing the questions for your Kahoot. So for question number 1, for example, I can just write like dash dash dash, then I write football. And when I finish, you set the time. You can select here to set the amount of time you like for your Kahoot to take, for the question to take. You can write 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, but generally it is 20 seconds. You can even write 1 minute or 2 minutes, depending on you. You select the amount of time you like. And you might want to upload an image or a YouTube link if you like to add to the question to guide your learners. But you come down here, William, this is where your question comes in. You come down here and then you write the options. You can say, I like play football, play. I like playing. I like playing, and then since I like playing is the right answer, I click on this circle to show that it's the right answer. I come on the circle and I click here to show it's the right answer, and then you see it appearing in green. Then I like played. Yes, and I can write I like have played, for example. Good. So this is it.
Yeah.
And in this case, you could have 2 correct answers. For example, depending on whether you're using American or British English, you could have I like playing or I like to play. So you might want to have 2 correct answers if you like, then you can still put to play here for the American English. And then again, you come and click here to show that there are 2 correct answers and there is no problem. When you finish with this, you go to add question. And then you select the type of question you like. Is it a true or false question? Is it a quiz, puzzle? Yes. And you click on quiz. I click on quiz, so I have multiple choice answers. So I can write next question might be I usually to the market. Then I come and select time, as I said. You select the image, you upload image if you like, then you go to the options and then you type I usually going, for example, depending on you. I usually goes, and you could continue with I usually go. Since it's the correct answer, you click on the round circle to show it's the correct answer. And then you continue with I usually where go, for example, like you're just putting the structures, and then you click. When you're done, you click on add question. And another thing is you can import slide or import spreadsheet. So you click on add questions. When you're done, you come and click on done here. And then you could see they're validating your Kahoot. Yes, your Kahoot is now done. You could go back to edit your Kahoot if you like, or you just click on done. And then they will automatically save your Kahoot to your Kahoot. So your Kahoot is done now. Yes, you can see that is it appearing on my Kahoot. And if you want to play it, you just go to play. If you want to edit it, you go to edit and you can still edit your Kahoot. So here are some of the Kahoots I've created. And I would like us to play this one. Another thing I might want to say, which is very important, is you might not have time to create your own Kahoot. If you don't have time, you click on Discover. If you click on Discover, you realize there are Kahoot, already made Kahoots that exist that you could use for your class. So find me a Kahoot about, you write the title that you like. I can say, find me a Kahoot about, like, IELTS, for example. If I say, find me a Kahoot about IELTS, yes, and I click on search, you see Kahoot on IELTS appearing. Good. See, you can see Kahoot on IELTS appearing. So you select the one you want to play with your student, you just click on it and then you go to play, and then you start playing it with your student. So now I want to go back and then we're going to play a Kahoot. Julia, I don't know whether there is a question.
I don't have any questions. Does anybody else have questions?
Okay, great. If you don't have...
Just wait a minute, Robert. I don't know if anybody else has got questions. More people have joined us.
Oh, that's great.
Started. We've now got another 3 people. So welcome, everybody.
Question for now.
Yeah. And more people are trying to get in. They keep telling me they can't get in. But I think that if they can't get in, they can still play Kahoot if I share the pin with them, can't they?
Okay. So now we want to go practically to play a Kahoot that I created for my students. So here is the Kahoot. Yes. And then when you've created your Kahoot, you just go to play a Kahoot. You click on play. And there are 2 ways of playing it. You could teach or you assign. Assign means you can give it to your student as homework to do at home. In that case, you can add it to your Google Classroom. You could add the link to WhatsApp. You could send it to your student by WhatsApp, by mail, through Google Classroom, and they're going to do it, and then you will see the results on your screen whenever you open the Kahoot. But now I want to teach it means that you do it directly with your student online or in the classroom. So you go to teach. And you should be getting ready to, yes, you go to teach. When you go to teach, your Kahoot is loading, you can see. There is a team mode where your students can play as a team. You divide them into teams, or classic, meaning that they're going to play individually. Every person in front of their computer or their device, their mobile phone, and you click on classic if you want them to play individually. Then be ready to go. Everybody go to your browser and then you click on, you type kahoot.it as you see here. If you want to join this game, go to your browser, click kahoot.it, and then you go to enter game pin, and then this is the game pin that appears on your screen. Once you enter the game pin, you have a nickname. You have to write your name, and I will see you on my screen. So you go to kahoot.it on your browser. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, great. Great, Fadidak, first player. That is good, Fadidak. Welcome. Yes, waiting for other players. Oh, Julia is around. Great. Yes. I have 2 players already.
No, avec des une commencé à lire.
2 players. And Williams, good. Williams is online. That's great. Waiting to get many more players. Julia told me we are already about 9 of us. Can I have many more players?
Yeah, we've got 9 participants on Zoom. I've just put it in the WhatsApp group as well. So maybe more people will join who can't get into Zoom.
Yes. Yes. Even yeah. Only 3 players for now.
And you just
Any
have to
other
wait for
person?
people to kind of get in.
They're still struggling.
Yeah.
Julia, please, Julia, how many people are connected now?
We've got 9 people connected to the meeting.
Oh yeah, on Zoom.
Yes, and I've just put the PIN number on the WhatsApp group as well, the regional group.
Okay.
So maybe more will try and connect. I've told them to go to kahoot.it.
Are some people who are connected facing problems in joining the game? I mean,
Yes,
the people on Zoom.
I am having some difficulties.
Yeah.
You go to your browser and then you click www.kahoot.it, and then you click on enter or search. Then you will see a place where you have enter game pin. You click on enter game pin and then you enter this code that is on the screen, 4939L6.
Robert, can you take that code again?
You go to www.kahoot.it.
No, just the pin.
I can't hear you.
Pin. Yes,
just the link.
The pin.
49
49
30
30
90
90
6.
6.
Good. Oh, that's great. Camille is connected. That's great, Camille.
Yeah, and he's not even on the Zoom meeting. He can't get in.
That would be difficult for him to answer the questions because he won't see the questions on his screen. Oh, great, Simon. Finally, you're there. Yes, I think with at least 5 people, we can go. Can I start, Julia? Oh, I can see Purcell coming. Can I start, Julia?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you should go on.
Okay, yes. Let's go. So the questions appear on my screen, and on your screen you see only the colors corresponding to the various options, and you click on the color corresponding to the correct option. Look at the questions on choose the color on your screen corresponding to the correct answer. Okay, let's start. Question number 1. What look at the question.
Connection issues. Don't hear you.
My screen. You have 20 seconds. Do we say to make diseases, to make damage, to make predict answer? Just click on it. Nobody has answered yet. Oh, click on the color corresponding to the right answer.
I did. I didn't
nobody
get. Robert, in fact, the lines are breaking. We didn't get the question. We didn't get the question or the instructions.
On the screen. The question is written on my screen.
On your screen.
You read the question on my screen, then you click on the color corresponding to the correct answer.
I can't even see your screen.
Oh, I see. I
can't see your screen.
Who can see my screen?
I see it. Robert, yes, don't worry. I see it here. To make predictions, to make the environment, to make damage, to make disease. Yeah.
Yes,
actually, I gave the answer, but it was too late.
Okay. You click on the color that corresponds to the correct answer. So next question.
Yeah, let's go.
Good.
I don't know why I can't see your screen.
Because you're using the same device.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No answer. Great. One answer. No answer, Fadida. What about the other people? Oh, two answers. The two answers are correct. Oh, Williams is the first for now. Yes, the earlier you click on the correct answer you have, the more points you have.
Oh,
So, Robert,
Yes.
is it going to be the same question all the time? What is the correct collocation, or are you going to change the question?
You can change the question. You will see questions will change.
Yes, I know, but on your particular example, are you going to keep on asking the same? Because the problem is some people can't see the screen. So it'd be good if you could read the question before we see the answers.
Okay, I will read the questions then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, but the problem is you have 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a long time.
Where can we find a submarine? Where can we find a submarine? Blue on land, green in the desert. Where can we find a submarine? In the air, yellow underwater, blue on land, green in the desert. Great. 3 answers, 3 correct answers. Great, good. I can see Fadida coming. That's good. Make something smaller. To make something smaller, red to inject, yellow to shrink, blue to cure, green to breathe. Good. 4 answers, 4 correct answers. That's great. Wow, Simon is going up. I can see that. That's great, Simon. Next question. If you consume something, if you consume something, red, use it, yellow, gain it, blue, consume something. What does it mean to consume? Is it to use, to gain, to save, to lose? I have 4 answers. Yes, it's to use it. One person chose to gain it. When you consume, you don't gain, you lose. It's taking, coming with fire on the, but still, William is stopping. Williams, let's go next. Question number 6, which now means a small colored ball. Red, concrete, yellow, balloon, blue, marble, green, virus. Great, it's marble. 2 people chose marble, 2 people chose balloon. So oh, Julia is stopping now. Williams, what's wrong, Williams? Next question.
No. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. When you reproduce something, you red, copy it, yellow, drill it, blue, sell it, green, post it. Red, copy, yellow, drill. Oh, great. 5 people have answered. That is great. Many more people are coming. And you have the correct, all of you have the correct answers. So Julia remains the first. Next question, question number 8. You try your red weight, yellow size, blue jeans, green color, weight red, yellow size, blue jeans, color green. Great. Try on clothes to see if they are your size. The answer was the yellow. 3 people have and 2 people had the wrong answers. Oh, Julia is still topping. Next, what do we call a bad dream? So we call a bad dream red, night dream; yellow, horror; blue, nightmare; green, bad night.
Oh, no.
Great. 4 answers, 5 answers, 4 correct one. It is a nightmare, a bad dream. Julia is still topping. Great, James. James is coming up. You're now number 4. That's great. Question number 10. If you talk about the entire population of a town, you're talking about the entire population. A, most of the people. Yellow, all of the people. Blue, some of them. Green, half of the people. Great. Only 4 people. Julia is still the first. Next question. Question number. The heart and the brain are examples of. Heart and the brain are examples of red limbs, green fingers, yellow body, blue organs. Great. 5 people have answered. That's good. Yes, they are examples of organs. Great. Next question. Fadidak is now in the second position. Good, Fadidak. And Williams is taking the third position. That's great. We're moving to question number 12. Live and work. What do we call the place where we live and work? A, that is a red, environment; yellow, material; blue, vehicle.
A lot of interaction. A lot of interruption.
What is it?
A lot of interruption.
Yeah, whoever is that, please.
Please.
A lot of interruption. We can't get you.
Somebody give some to that child.
The place, there was noise. The place is called the environment. Let's continue. What's the wrong or odd word in the group? The wrong or odd word. Blue is skeleton, yellow is outpatient, and then green is patient. Surgeon, outpatient, skeleton, patient.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yes, it's skeleton because surgeon, outpatient, and patient, they have to do with the hospital. Great. So James is now taking the 4th position. Wow, Simon, what's wrong?
The lines are breaking here, seriously.
Okay.
My lines are
What's
breaking.
the
Yeah, please,
wrong
Robert.
word in this group?
Please, Robert,
Red
please.
is virus, yellow is operating theater, blue is word, and green is casualty. Virus, operation theater, word, casualty. Okay, it's virus that is the odd word. Many people had it. And oh, Julia is still the first, no change. Question number 15. What's the wrong or odd word in the group? Red is organ, yellow is casualty, blue is muzzle, and green is skeleton. Organ, red; casualty, yellow; blue, muzzle; green, skeleton. Only 2 answers. Oh, 3 answers, and they have the correct casualty. Yes, Julia is still the first, Fadidak second. What's the wrong or odd word in the group?
Wow.
Hey, let's go.
Robert, are you
Infection,
still
yellow,
there?
surgeon, blue, epidemic, virus. Problem with connectivity?
Yeah, I think there
Yes,
is.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
because
Yeah,
no
we
I
couldn't
can
see
barely
the
hear you.
answers.
answer.
That's why we didn't answer.
Okay. Next question. Question number 17. What's the wrong or odd word in the group? Cure. Cure is red, yellow prescribed, blue diagnose, green word. Great. It's word like, because the cure, diagnose, prescribe, they have to do with diseases. Julia is still the first, Fadidat second. Question number 18. I think the USA dash 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 win the next World Cup. I think the USA will red is going to yellow are going to good. Yes, generally we say we use will when we are not quite sure. I think it means you're not sure. So it was will win, not will win. I mean, Julia is still the first, Fadidat second. Kate dash 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 win. She's got the best mark on the test. Kate will red, will not yellow, is going to blue, and then green isn't going to.
You don't have the principles.
Good. It's Kate will, because she's got the best mark, she will. Fadidak is number second. Then the next, look at this, look at that car. It's going too fast. It dash 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 crash. It will crash. A yellow won't crash. Blue isn't going to crash. Blue is going to crash, and then look at, we use going to for things that we can see directly. Look at that car, it's going too fast, it's going to crash. So only one person had the correct answer. Next question. Do you think do you think you will live in this town all your life? Do you think you will red? Do you think you are going to yellow? Do you think you're going to blue? Do you think you to okay, yes. The correct answer is, do you think you will? Question number 22nd. I've bought Tom a game console. I'm sure he dash 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 like it. I'm sure he will. Red. I'm sure he's going like it. Yellow. I'm sure he's going to like it. Blue. I'm sure he are going to like it. Green. Oh, I'm sure, you're sure. When you're sure, the answer should be going to. We use going to when we are sure. So nobody got the correct answer. Question number 23. Dash 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 is very useful, but we still need experienced worker. Is it, what is very useful? Red, technological. Yellow, technical. Blue, technology. And then green, techniques. Good. Technology is very useful. Then question, we're getting almost to the end. Question number 24. Alice was a very ... student at school. A very red, success, yellow, successful, blue, succeed, green, successfully. Good, very successful. That is yellow. Oh, it remains unchanged. The people heading are still the same. The last question now. You must clean that cut before you get an ... You must clean that cut before you get an A, red, infectious, yellow, infect, blue, infected, green, infection. Good. Get an infection. Many people chose two people chose the correct answer. And this is the end of our game. You can see the podium for those who have their screen. Number 3 is Williams. Number 2, Fadidak. And number 1 with the crown, Julia. That's great, that's great, that's great. Good. We have runners up with James and Simon.
Congratulations.
That is the end of
Julia, congratulations.
Game. Congratulations to Julia, Fadidak, and Williams. Okay, so I'm waiting to get your questions. Yes. Thank you. Waiting for your questions now.
Yes,
yes,
Robert.
Can you hear me? I would like to get your questions.
Yes, Robert, can I take the floor?
Listening.
Hello. Robert,
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I would like to know when we click in, why is it that we couldn't see the screen, the question you were reading? Why is it that we couldn't see the question? Is there any special thing we have to do to be able to see the screen?
Yes, actually the main problem was that you, like I told Julia, and Julia asked us to have 2 devices because my screen serves as a projector. It's like I'm projecting and you see the questions on my screen. And then if you have your telephone, for example, then you could be clicking on the correct answers. That is how it is played normally. If you have your computer, you're using the computer as a projector where you see the questions. And then on your phone, for example, you see the options and then you click to answer. That's why you couldn't see.
All right, thank you.
Yes. But if it is in a classroom, for example, the students are going to have a computer and then you have a projector where you project and then they have their computers and they can easily see what is going on and they do it. But I play it with my students online, but they know they have to use a computer and a device, telephone.
All right.
Okay.
Robert?
And the questions, are the questions pre-recorded? Are you the one created the questions or the questions existed somewhere already?
The questions in Kahoot, questions exist already. I told you, you go to discover. You can see questions existing, but these questions, I created them for my specific lesson. So when you have a lesson, you can create your questions to orient your student on the objectives of your class. I create them, but you can use pre-existing ones on Kahoot. You go to discover.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Yes, Simon, then we have Jean-Claire. Simon.
Yes, Robert, Thank you very much. I think I enjoyed it, although the rain and the poor connectivity kept me away. Now, can you please just give us, just like Coffee have just indicated, the theoretical explanation at the last slide, so that we are able to follow that for those of us who could not get you clearly.
Oh yes, that is a good question. It's quite pertinent. I think we're going to share that on our WhatsApp group. We are going to share the presentation on the WhatsApp group for you to follow everything. And if you have questions, you can ask them on the WhatsApp group and we could still answer.
All right, thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
My worry has been addressed.
Okay, that's great. Yes, Jean-Claire, you had a question too?
I would have liked a demo on how to split in teams to see a little bit how it works. Is it based on the same principle? And also another question. I had some connection issues, but later I wanted to join the games, but I was just playing aside. I was not recorded in the groups. I was playing on my own, actually. I wasn't listed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. So when you come late, you could indicate to the presenter, and then you could indicate, and I will stop. Whenever the questions were going, you could see the question on my screen. You could also see the code, and the code could permit you join even if you came late. So when you come late, you could ask the presenter or the teacher to please wait for you to join. So he or she waits, and then you insert the code as everyone, and then you could join even in the middle of the game. There is no problem.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how about splitting people into teams?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, actually the people, if it is online, it might be difficult to split them into teams, but in the class, they could group themselves, and then they have a group, and they sign in with one name, like team A, lions, elephant, and they play together. They consult when the questions are going on.
Thank you very much for a brilliant presentation, Robert.
Not at all. Thank you for following.
Thank you very much, Robert, for the presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
If you're splitting people into teams, could you put them in breakout rooms? Would that work, or wouldn't you be able to see the screen?
I can't hear you.
Would you be able to put them into the breakout rooms on Zoom?
Actually,
just wondering how that would, if that would work.
I've not yet tried it, but yes, I've not yet tried it, but maybe next time I'll try to see how it works.
Because there's definitely a way how you can put people in teams online. Because I saw that happen on the game I was playing on Friday, because he was putting, some people were working in pairs. So let me send him a message and just ask how he did that.
Okay.
I did actually see it, them working in real life. There were people working in teams. So I'm not sure how he was doing it.
Thank you.
Robert?
It's like James has got a question.
Yeah, actually, that has a question.
Yes, Oliver?
Yes, I have a question. Actually, the time factor, is the time factor mandatory or is optional? The time. Is it possible to regulate the time between questions?
Yes, you can regulate the time just at the moment you're typing your question. But once you're playing, you can't change the time again. I told you you could have 20 seconds, 60 seconds, even 120 seconds, depending on you, depending on how you feel the question is, the difficulty of the question, you can add time or reduce time. It depends on you. But once you're playing, you cannot change any longer.
Yes, Mara.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oliver.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Robert.
Morning.
This presentation was really, good, and I think I really love it. These games are games that can go for all classes, all classes. So I really love the presentation. I had some network issues, and it was difficult for me. I was switching into the questions and coming out and struggling to catch up, you know, and I was missing some because there were some network issues. Now, what I wanted to ask is this program downloadable in a way that we can be able to do that and then use in our different schools, in different locations, and in different groups? I think the game is a really good one.
Yes, actually you can use it in your different schools. It's just that you came late. It is there. It's once you have the internet with you, you just go to kahoot.com, and then once you enter there, you need to sign up. As you sign up for Google, as you sign up for Microsoft Team, anything, and then whenever you have internet, you can get access to the games. This one, I created it myself, but there are pre-existing games. If you go to Discover, you just type the topic. Maybe your topic is on vocabulary, the market. You type, find me a Kahoot on market. You will see many Kahoots appearing, and you can play with your students.
Wow.
But generally, I like creating mines because they fit into my context and the lesson I'm teaching. But you can take anyone there.
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, thanks a lot. I'm grateful.
Not at all. You will have all the details on the slides we're going to share in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, that would be nice.
Robert, I think there's an option to play it asynchronously, so not in real time. There's another option, isn't there?
Yes. For that one, I said you go, instead of going to teach, you go to assign. Instead of going to, you click on play, but you, instead of choosing teach, you choose assign. And I said it, you can send the link to the WhatsApp group. You can send the link to a Google Classroom. You can send the link by mail to your students, and they can play without being connected as we were doing. But they will play that individually, and at the end, they will see the scores.
Yeah, so maybe, Robert, you could try that. You could do another quiz with the group, but send the link, and people do it in their own time when they have connectivity.
Beautiful. I will send, I have many quizzes. I'll just...
So just send that as an experiment as well, because I think sometimes in the context that we're working in low connectivity, it might be an alternative way of doing it. So you're still giving your students the interactivity of the game, which I really like. But, you know, one of the problems we've seen, you've got to have good connectivity. You've got to have 2 devices. So that might be quite difficult for some context. But maybe if we try it the other way, so we do it not in real time, asynchronously, and then see how that works. And maybe that might be an alternative for some people context as sort of homework, fun homework. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Julia. I will send the link to our WhatsApp group, and people will play and they will see their scores.
Yes. So at least then
that's nice.
Experience. Yeah.
Excuse me, Julia.
Yes.
Excuse me. So I'm addressing my question to Robert. Robert, so when we play at that time, you don't have access to the scores again. Hello, Robert.
Yes.
Does it mean that when you assign, do the scores remain with the students? You as a teacher don't see the scores?
I see them whenever I open the game. I see the score, and the students who see the scores immediately as they are playing. When you answer a question, you will know who got the first answer to the question and who had the highest mark on that question. It appears with you directly.
All right, all right. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Not at all. Any other questions?
Can we have your WhatsApp for extra presentations? No, I have it. I'm just asking. Maybe some people would like to ask you an additional input or insight to the presentation, because today we are not even 10 people, while in the group we are more than this. So even having the video of the session, if we could personally get in touch with you in order to organize something with my teachers, for example, in our area, would you be available, or shall we get the authorization from the British Council?
I think
I like such a question.
The question is great, and I think that is why we are coming together. We're coming together because we might want to bond among ourselves, but working under the umbrella of the British Council. We know ourselves from the British Council, but that doesn't mean that we can't carry out activities as teachers. I can organize a training online and I invite you. I don't know. Except Julia has
wonderful.
A different point.
I think she's just brainstorming about maybe providing with some financial input so that you don't have any connectivity issues. Am I betraying something, Julia?
Unfortunately,
I just talk on behalf of the British Council.
I haven't got any financial means at the moment.
But you can seek.
You can seek. We know how energetic you are.
Yes.
Resourceful. So I think you can do something.
Yeah. As she just missed the nomination at Elton this year, and this is a message.
You can say that again
for everybody. Did you think about nominating here? No, I'm serious. We all know the wonderful job she did for our training this year.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you so much again, Robert, for your presentation. It was excellent in showing us how to use Kahoot. And thank you everybody for attending.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
You're welcome.
Okay, all right, I'll stop the recording now.
Oh.